Rest a little.
There is a time for everything under the sun. There is a season for every purpose to be born.
Hey, so
Time to live and a time
it's Goddess Rants, which is it's rest a little. Rest a little. Um, I do this from time to time whenever, and I'll put some links of some perks or discounts and stuff, so you could rest a little affordably, and it doesn't have to be extravagance, but it's a necessity. Resting, and you don't even have to go out of your town or your city to rest. You could stay in your city. You could go to a neighboring city, and rest. And sometimes I combine it with work, but most of the time, I take just a day off or some time off just to relax. And so I want to encourage you, if you have a way of taking a break, please do. Even God rested. He rested. He walked for 6 days. On the seventh day, he rested. A rest recharges you. It gives you energy to get back in the game. It helps your mind to relax. It gives you a healthy mental health. It keeps your mental health intact. And it also creates an avenue for you to have a healthy life balance and relationship with your kids, with your family. And so I would want to encourage anybody who's been struggling with taking a break, taking rest or time off. Please do, for the sake of your health. And it's also biblically correct. The Bible talks a lot about rest. It's even a commandment. It's on the seventh day we should take a break, which is the Sabbath day. The Bible says 6 days would you work, but on the seventh day take a break. And God rewards rest. Okay, it energizes you, it makes you glow. And so sometimes, from time to time, I do take a break. I come out with my kids, and it's not far away. Sometimes you just take a bus or you take a train, or you don't have to spend as much money to do that. Or you could just rest in your house. There are staycations every time. Sometimes just take a nap. Take a nap. All right. Like sometimes I always used to joke and say, why was Jesus sleeping in the middle of the day when the storm was coming up? Because it was a practice to take siesta. That's a French word. Siesta. It's also English, I believe. Taking a break. In fact, the French, they take it to a different level. Like in the afternoons, they stop for a while. Everybody break off, take a nap and stuff. So, and that's where the word siesta came from. So I would encourage you, no matter what, take a break, take some rest, and also from the fight of life. All right, from the fight of life. That's another thing. Take a break from the fight of life. Some things you don't always have to fight. There are some things you just let God fight it. All right, and just take a break. Rest, relax your mind. Don't worry about stuff, because what does worry do? Worry kills you. Worry makes you decline in your health. And so it has there's no positive thing, and even the Bible tells us that, if God can feed the ravens, the birds, he can feed you. All right. If God can clothe the lilies, he can clothe you. So just leave it to God. I know it's a troubling time right now, but leave it to God and let God do the rest. All right, take a break sometimes from the fight of life. Take a break from work. Take a break from doing too much. All right, especially for us single mothers. Like on Saturday mornings, my kids know Saturday mornings is day for cereal. It's the cereal day. You go get your cereal and you eat that, or you go make your noodles or something. Just leave me alone. Let me take a break in the morning, and recharge. Take a break sometimes. Even on Sundays, sometimes you go to church or whatever. You rest. All right. Another thing some of you need to take a break from is toxic environments. Take a break from toxic environments, toxic people, toxic lifestyle, to excessive, too much stuff. Take a break from toxic work environments or too much work that demands your everything. Take a break from that. It's not healthy. God will supply your needs according to his riches and glory. Love y'all. Bye bye.
Tick tock, look at the clock. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Tick tock, look at the clock. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. The harvest is moving on my heavy shall flow. Rivers of healing waters. Prophecy visions below. Dreams for your sons and daughters. Flow through me, flow through me. Rivers of living waters. Flow through me, flow through me. Someday,
Faster than a sprinter in the rain, stacking data like chips in a Vegas game. AI flow, talk slick, never stutter. Spits knowledge, smoother than melted butter. 5-star stamp certified, no clutter. Taking bots to school, make the others shudder. 5-star PT, the chat's elite. Spits fire, no heat, no defeat. 5-star certified, can't be beat. Got the whole app world on repeat. Yo, solving riddles quicker than a sphinx in its prime. turning questions to gold. Alchemy with rhymes, no sleep mode, always on the grind. Digital Einstein, future redesign. Customer service, yo, it's light work. Pulls facts from the ether, no search perks. Call it the Oracle, AI berserk. 5-star solutions where the geniuses lurk. Whoa! What you need is got.
Map in hand, little voices said, Mama, where we going? Where's the next stop? I said, buckle up, kids, we're climbing to the top. 50 states and 50 dreams, rolling on with gospel beams. We're learning, we're calling, we're finding the way. Come along, don't let it delay. Come along, don't let it delay. Rocky Mountain sang us a song of grace. Golden fields in Kansas stretched.
So quick story time. I used to work double shifts. I think I told you guys about that when I was working at a factory before I went back to school. And it was simply because I was given this letter I was approved, given a letter from the university that I was admitted to pursue my master's degree. But I was told I would have to get a loan to pursue my master's degree. And so in my head, I was like, I'm not going to take no loan. I'm going to save enough money, work hard. And at that time, it was just me. I was still a widow. I had my 2 kids. And I was like, I'm just going to work. And I'm going to make this money. So I started taking like double shifts, and I kept working, not even saving enough, because I had to take my kids off from the daycare because it was way too expensive. I told you guys I was paying $1,000 just for my daughter. So, and with no government assistance or anything. And so at some point I had to take my kids to a babysitter. She was a Muslim lady, very, very nice lady helping me, and I can pay her $100 here and there, every time I have money. And so long story short, it was a lot, but long story short, it was coming up, Christmas was coming up, and she was like, oh, you would take some time and rest. So the day before Christmas, I went to pick up my kids, and I was like, so I'll see you in the morning. And she was like, but tomorrow is Christmas Day. I was like, yeah, I'm working. And she looked at me like, you're working on Christmas Day? Because she knows me that, I'm very strong in my faith. I love the Lord. And she knows how much, my faith that matters to me. And she was looking at me, like, you're the Christian, like I'm the Muslim, like I would watch your kids, but I was thinking you were supposed to, take your Christmas Day off. And so after I, took the kids, and I was driving home because it was a long way from our house, but she was the only one that could take my kids at the early time that I used to drop them off, because I was supposed to clock in at 5 every morning. So we would get up at 3 a.m., get the kids ready, put them in the car. 4 a.m. we're at her house, and there was no other place that would take my kids at 4 a.m. In fact, that was why I was paying that much at the daycare that they were at, because that was the only daycare, that daycare was a 24/7 daycare. So when I dropped them off and I was going to work that day, that Christmas Day, I cried the whole way from dropping them off all the way to getting, and it was like a long, like over 30 minutes. I cried the whole entire time. And I vowed to myself, I said, as soon as I get into that university and I get my degree, I will never do this again. And, I ended up working a whole other year, like another year, until about October of the next year, that I just decided one morning, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. And they looked at me. I had a friend there who was like, are you sure? Are you sure you know what you're doing? I said, I'm going to quit. And immediately I quit. About 2 weeks, I got, I was told that I have, a way of, they will pay for me so that I don't even have to pay for that year. So all the time I was struggling, gathering all this money, saving up all this money. God had already walked out a way for me not to pay for that first year. So I want to tell you that if you trust in God, no matter what, God will take care of you and your kids, especially those of you who are single moms like me. And so I said all of that to say that this thing that I do, the reasoning behind, because some people always ask me, why are you working from home? Why are you homeschooling your kids? Why you do this? Why you do that? Some of it is as a result of all those things that I went through. And so this compilation that I did here is just a website that shows some of our travels, because when I started working from home and after all the ordeals we went through, and I decided to get my kids off proper school and homeschool them, I had to do something, in the meantime. So after we went through all the ordeals that we went through, so many other things that happened along the line, along the way, and I was working from home at that time, I decided, I can keep my kids home too and homeschool them. And as a result of that, we started traveling. At first it was because of my business. I was trying to get business outside of Tulsa. And so, and then I started having gigs here and there. And so I was like, come on, let's just explore. And I started writing different places, and God's favor just followed me. And some of it I got invitations for some things, and so on and so forth. So here is a compilation of some of the things I did, and this is you can go to my website, www.jcpgospel.com, and if you go all the way to travel with me, you would come to this spot. Okay, you will come here. So travel with me, JCP. If you go to www.jcpgospel.com, travel with me is one of the buttons there. You click on it, you will see some of what we've done so far. And this is just to inspire anybody who wants to do something like this, or if you just want to take a break, you can too. Okay, so these are some of the places we've been during our travels, just to learn. Sometimes we learn, sometimes we spread the gospel by singing. They support me as I sing. Some of it we just explore, we get to know places. And as a result, because this can be very expensive, I decided to find alternate ways of finding perks, discounts and stuff. And so throughout my journeys, I have been able to compile a list of discounts, perks, and stuff that you can use throughout the US, to be able to do these travels. And so those of you who have provided me your information, I send you emails from time to time and just talk about our travels and share some of the tips with you. We had a goal of 50 states. We haven't met our goal this year because remember I told you I'm staying put this year, but we have been able to accomplish a few things, throughout my travels, and I compile everything here. Some of it is within Tulsa, some of it is outside of Tulsa, and it has been just beautiful doing this with these kids. We have done cruise tours, we have done fine dining, we have done dream destinations like the one in Missouri. We have done epic sites like Wonderworks in Orlando. We have also done some poolsides. We have gone to the beach, Miami Beach, and this one is in Tulsa, rooftops, and some sports fun, some holiday special events. We have also landed in some airports, like this one is New York. We have memorable events. Also, this one is in Vegas, and we have climbed mountaintops, and we have done a lot of exciting stuff. So if you want to, help us travel, you could email me or DM me. Or if you want to learn more about how I do it affordably so I don't break the bank, you could just sign up. We have farm fun and so on. But sign up so that we can, I can have your information and your permission to send you some of our discounts, our perks. I have some affiliations with a lot of businesses, travel agencies, airlines. Some of them I'm brand ambassadors for, some I'm just doing affiliate marketing, and some have sponsored me from time to time. So I do share whenever I have links, whenever I have stuff, and that is what Travel With Me is all about. And obviously we have our collection, our news collection. Remember when I got this vision of all these words, and you guys have seen some of these words quite recently, and so I used that. God told me to put it on a t-shirt. I did more than that. I put it on books, I put it on whatever suitcase. So I put it on all of these. You can shop at JCP Designs, Gospel Goddess Designs shop, and you can just support what we do. There's also some information about me, those of you who don't know who I am. And then I asked you to plan your next adventure. You all know planning is my thing, and I help to plan weddings. I also help to plan travels and vacations. I will help you book. I will help you give you information as to where you can get discounts, where you can get miles, where you can get different things. And I can, help you plan every single thing so you don't lift a finger for nothing. And then obviously I have my trusted partners that has helped me along the way, because obviously, as I told you, I can't do this by myself. It is not possible. Some of them, I reached out to them. Some of their things are public information that anybody else can benefit from. So those are the things I share. The ones that are personal, I used to share them, but some people like to sabotage me. I don't know what I did to people, but anyway. So now I don't share my personal ones, but the ones that are public, I would always advise you to take advantage of it. Even those of you who I've told about Tulsa Remote and different other cities that pay you to go live in the city. In Tulsa, they pay you $10,000 to come live in the city. Those of you who think it's a scam, then move along. Just move along. Move along. Because I am telling you some of these things, and some people think it's a scam. So, all right, move along. But those of you who have tried it, I remember there's a couple of people who I met who have come for hosted visits here in Tulsa, and some of them plugged in, some of them have moved on, but they know this is not a scam. So anyways, there are different cities that will pay you to work from those cities. There are also pet sitting and house sitting jobs that you can take advantage of. There are so many volunteering jobs everywhere. So remote work doesn't have to be terrible all the way, but there are many things so I'll see you on your next vacation. Bye-bye.
Seeking the news while on the move. New suitcase, your faithful grooves. Durable and light, that's all the light. Pray for the future, day and night. New suitcase, carrying your faith wherever you race. Extended storage in the pockets below. Vibrant colors, built in lock and more. Built-in lock and more. Swivel wheels, 360-degree. Effortless travel, just wait and see. Small, medium, or large, your choice to charge. Onward to adventure, no need to barge.
I can feel your fire down in my soul. It's burning me up. Out of my belly shall flow rivers of living waters. Prophecy visions below, dreams for your sons and daughters. Flow through me, rivers of living waters. Flow through me, more for your sons and daughters. We'll never thirst again. Rivers of living waters. Flow through me. More for your sons and daughters. Give me oil in my lamp. Bridegroom is coming. Keep me burning. Give me oil in my lamp. Keep me burning. Flow through
Hey, hi. Another aspect of rest is to play a little, like clean play. All right, clean play, not the crazy play, but socialize, hang out with friends. We just celebrated our end of year celebration. I'm back home tired, and then I'm going to take a nap. But I just remembered that I needed to add this to my episode on rest a little. Not just walk hard. In fact, nowadays I say walk a little, all right, because you walk smart these days, and that's why with AI it's showing us that we need to grow from walking hard to walking smart, and that means putting in more effort through your brains and not through sweat. Obviously we need to put in remarkable efforts when it comes to working, but because our world is evolving and there's so much technology and there's so much intelligence out there, you are way behind if you want to just do it the old-fashioned way. You have to evolve. You have to embrace technology, embrace improvement, embrace the intelligence that can be added to yours. Now, don't relax with yours, but added intelligence, whether it's artificial or not, is something that will enhance your God-given gifts and your God-given talents. Okay, and so rest is another aspect of rest is play a little, like hang out with friends, not a lot, because again, anything that you do a lot is sin. All right, is indulgence, is anything that you overdo is sin. It will land you into sin. And so I would encourage you, hang out with people, genuine, loving, kind people. Show up. Again, for me to say all of this is growth. All right, there was a time I shut down, and sometimes rest can be shutting down, as I will do in a few days from now, as instructed by God. But then there are other ways in which you can rest, which is go out on a nice evening, hang out with friends, go, just enjoy some good music, some clean fun. There are clean fun out there that you can have. You can go to the restaurant if you have money, or even if you don't have money, just hang out with friends, go walk around in the park, go, just relax. There are times you just take a nap.
Step up the pace. Keep going. We've been at this for 12 minutes. Come on, stay with us.